Most people have never witnessed the death of a tree. Trees don't cry out or show pain, they simply stand in silence, fading slowly from life while we pass by, snap photos, and call them green lungs, rarely acknowledging that they are alive. Unlike animals, whose suffering is visible, a tree's decline often goes unnoticed. Its roots might be rotting, nutrients draining away, or disease creeping in, but as long as the leaves are green, we believe it's healthy. In truth, a tree can be dying for years before anyone sees the signs. When animals fall ill, we usually respond. With trees, we overlook their decline not from cruelty, but because we were never taught to care. This indifference is widespread. Governments and corporations plant trees for visibility, and people participate, but few ever return to see if those trees survived. Most are left disconnected from the living world, lacking fungi, bacteria, insects, birds, and neighboring plants that form an ecosystem. Isolated, their defenses weaken. A tree in a forest may live 2 centuries, beside a road, it may not survive 30 years. A tree isn't a device you can maintain with the occasional watering. It thrives through relationships, fungi that bring nutrients, bacteria that strengthen roots, insects and birds that maintain balance, and leaf litter that feeds the soil. Instead, we place trees in concrete islands, on median strips, or in barren schoolyards and call it sustainability. Often, they are just green shells alive on the outside, dying within. Trees may not scream, but they signal distress: yellowing leaves, cracking bark, early leaf shed, drooping limbs, dead branches, or fungi at the base. But these signs are rarely understood. So a tree may suffer quietly for years until it falls, its death labeled as urban clearance, not the loss of a living being. When a tree that could have outlived us dies young, we lose more than shade or oxygen. We lose fertile soil, water retention, carbon storage, pollinator shelter, clean air, and natural cooling. A whole web of life collapses with it. And yet, the deeper tragedy is this: we were never taught to see trees as living beings. We grieve over pets and public figures, but not over a tree that stood for centuries. Each time you come across a tree, take a moment to truly see it, notice how sunlight flickers across its leaves, feel the coarse bark, and observe the quiet world thriving at its roots. Every tree is a living presence, silently sustaining countless lives and enduring storms we never witness. Trees aren't background objects, they are sentient anchors of the earth, adapting, supporting, and enduring. When we begin to see them not as tools but as elders, our bond with nature deepens. Planting is easy, but real care demands attention, patience, and humility. If we hope to protect this planet, we must learn to care for even one tree and see its life as sacred.